Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So there's some preaching coming up. We have decided to do a preaching trip, go to a neighboring province. Over there is Bhakta Mark, he's our friend, and we're gonna go there and try to do some preaching activities, distributing prasadam, distributing flyers. He says he has some contacts. One particular contact that he mentioned is a rich, pious Buddhist man. That would be very nice that we can get to know. Quick note, we've got a new lens, which is a wide angle lens. It was helped to be bought by Shyam Swarupa Prabhu and Subhadra Sundari Mataji. It's a wide angle, that means if my arm is at that length, you see how much more you can see. So it's nice for vlogging. I can bring the camera up pretty close and it doesn't kill my elbow. Okay, I'm gonna be bringing my wife and children 712 kilometers away. And it takes 7 hours and a half to drive there. We are going to be staying there at least for 2 weeks. And if we have the car over there, we'll be able to do a lot more preaching activities, you know. 7.5 hours. It's gonna cost 393 of toll fee. In China, the highways are payable. So back and forth, that's 800 yuan already. It's gonna cost also about 400 yuan of gas. So 4,000 rupees, Indian rupees of gas back and forth. So the whole trip together should cost between 1,600 to 2,000 yuan. At the moment that I'm editing this vlog, we're already here in Chenzhou City in Fujian Province in Bhakta Mark's apartment. If you're watching this vlog, the date's released or even 1 or 2 weeks later, we're still here. So please try to help us. As you've seen, the cost is expensive. You can go in the description below and become a Patreon. You can give a monthly donation that will help us a lot to preach in China here. And plus you will have a Patreon monthly vlog exclusive for those who are Patreon only. So that will be a great help. Thank you very much. Back to the vlog. Doing a test because we're gonna have to be crossing a province case that they ask us, you know. Okay, so the test has been done. I'm gonna go to the bank to get some cash and also I will fill the tank. Okay, so I'm back home. I've withdrawn money. I've cleaned the car. I had added some pressure in the tires also, just in case. Bought some fruits and all. I filled the tank of gas. So why am I showing all these things? It doesn't seem to have anything to do with spiritual life, right? Actually it is. Normally when we think of spiritual life, we tend to think of someone in a cave meditating. Actually the yogi in the cave has killed his material life, but he has not been born yet spiritually, in the sense that there's no spiritual activities. So then what's the difference? I went to buy some fruits and vegetables, I went to add some gas, so common people are all doing this. The difference between spirit and matter is that spiritual energy is meant to be used in the service of the Lord. There is a God, so there is a person behind this material manifestation and spiritual manifestation also. Spiritual existence is not simply the negation of variety. The no variety aspect of the absolute truth is the margin between matter and spirit, but that is not complete yet. All these activities which you're seeing in these vlogs, they are spiritual in the sense that they're meant to please the Supreme Lord. I would never dare to drive some 7 or 8 hours just for, let's say, a family trip or something like this. This is a headache, but I'm doing it now. Why? Because I want to preach. That is a spiritual activity. To want to tell others that there is a God. Not that there's nothing, nobody's in control. The sun rises exactly at the same time every year. We can know 100 years from now, on January 1st, what time the sun is going to rise. Why is there such a system? Why is there such an arrangement? I'm filming this now with 24 megapixel cameras. Well, I'm looking at my camera with a pair of 400 plus megapixel camera. So everybody needs God. Even those who have created this camera, you see the focus? Pretty sharp, right? Well, the eye is much, much, much faster than that. And where have they learned to create that iris there in the camera? They have learned from the human eye. And who created that? God. So they must learn from God in order to do whatever they do, even their airplanes. Where have they learned that? 2 wings. Who did that? God with the birds. So you're not independent from God. People always think that there can be independent, but without sun you die, without air you die, without water you die, without grains you die. So the disease, the material disease, material means to think oneself to be separate from God, but we are not. Therefore we should use our individuality to serve Him. That is the free will, that is the choice. So to perform all these activities, even though they might be painful or demanding on the body, for God, that is devotional service and that is spiritual. Because the absolute truth ultimately is a person. Although He has an impersonal aspect, ultimately He's a person and He wants us to reciprocate with Him. As soon as you say person and you are a person, there must be activity. It's not that two persons stand one next to each other and don't do anything for eternity. No, there are activities also in spiritual life. So that's why I was showing all these things. Not that I just want to make the vlog more interesting and so on.